I think in university we get to learn a lot of things besides what in textbooks.
This show is sponsored by NYCU OBE.
Hello, welcome back to Your Senpais here. I'm Amanda.
I'm Jessie.
And I'm Stacy.
Today we're going to talk about deep question.
Very deep.
Very serious, very depressing.
Super depressing? No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Is my degree worthless? What university really teaches us? Okay. So the first question, how do you think about degree?
Well, I personally don't think it's useless because I think in university we get to learn a lot of things besides what in textbooks. So we get to learn a lot of skills like critical thinking, independent thinking. Yeah, I think that the most important thing that we learn in university is the way of thinking.
Yeah, and I think personally for me, I don't think degree actually affect me that much. So I think I evaluate the experience rather than the degree itself.
Yes,
so,
the process.
Yeah, I think it's the process that actually makes me feel like this degree is worth it. It doesn't matter how people think of this degree. Like even people may think, oh, what I'm studying is useless. What I'm studying, it doesn't really matter, and it's not going to help me in the future. It's not going to help me for job application. But I think that is not something that actually define me. And I think what makes that degree for me worthy, it's the process, the pursuit, and I think the process that I'm trying to get that, even though it's totally worthless. I think that it's the beauty of that, and it just made things worthy because that is part of your life. Like the degree, even though just a piece of paper, but that degree actually costs you 4 years of your life, and within that 4 years, there's actually a lot of things happen and a lot of things that you learned, and maybe you experience some kind of existential crisis during that. Yes, so I think that
I agree.
Makes everything really worthy.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Oh, I think for me, studying in university is it teaches me not only the way of thinking, it's like a mental operating system. So you get to know a lot of people, and you get to browse their life past, and then it's you've seen a lot of options, and you're like, oh, I know I like this one, I know I dislike this one, and then you get to know what you want in the future. So, and the skills that you learn in university is not just about your major, it's more about the ability or the ability to ask a right question, and also the ability to learn new things. So for me, for example, the hard skills that we learn in the universities might be replaced tomorrow by AI or something. But the soft skills that you learn in university is totally valuable because you're going to apply that skills to every new things that you want to learn in the future throughout your whole life.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's about the mentality and the mindset that grow out of your university life. Because I think for most people during their college or I think this period of time, it's just important for them because that is kind of the period of growing up and a period of
totally.
Yeah, so I think that kind of everything that happened during this period, it's going to contribute to your mentality and everything that's going to affect you. And I think that it's very good.
So I have one more question because that you mentioned about a lot is because that the people you met or the thing you learned, but how about the actual curriculum or the university, the specific trait? Do you think that university can really give you the things or the knowledge from a curriculum?
I think it really depends on the perspective that you hold for like thinking whether it's useful or not. Because I mean, for like, if you are on the perspective of like, am I going to like get into a really great job with this degree? If not, then your degree is useless. If yes, your degree is worthy. But I think it's not just that. Like, because I don't even know if my knowledge is going to help me for like my job application or anything. But I don't think that really matters, because I think I have like a different mindset and more optimistic, because like I am always thinking that how bad can you be? Like,
me too.
How bad can it be? Like, maybe I'm not going to be jobless. There are tons of jobs. Like, it's like how bad can you be? Just
the
enjoy your life.
Just if you are satisfied or not.
Yeah.
Or how people see you.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people are thinking, that their degree is worth it because they have to work in a convenience store, because they have to work as a kind of blue collar worker that makes them feel like their degree it's worth this. But I think for me, that's just like, that is not bad. Like,
it's not bad to work in 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, you talk to people every day. You see people,
But I feel like it's such huge misunderstanding for people who wants to get into college, because they think, like, they treat university as a vending machine. Like, you put in 4 years and then
you have to give you something.
At the moment you graduate, the university will guarantee you get a dream job for your whole life, and they will guarantee you to earn money for your whole life. Like, wait, what? Does that even make sense?
And I think that's the thing that almost every student have, like, from their high school. So like when they're in a high school, they're already thinking that after graduating from this university, what job can I have? And like, what if I choose this major? What's the future of this major? What's the future of this? They are always thinking about career, always thinking about applying
making
a job.
money.
Yes, making money. And I think that is kind of toxic.
It is. I have to admit that it's definitely a problem that people have to earn money because we have to live, we have to survive. But
you cannot connect that you have to get into a good university and then make good money. You cannot connect that.
But I think that's kind of the reality of the society, that
it is.
Generally for people that have in better school, they get a better job compared to private school, especially in Taiwan. But I feel like, I don't know, I just don't think that you should evaluate your degree as some kind of money. But I think it is indeed important, and I think a lot of people are affected by this a lot. I just want to tell people that please enjoy your life, because really, tell yourself how bad can you be. You ask yourself how bad it is, like how bad can it be?
Yes,
I think,
but it's so hard.
I think for me, when I was in like freshman or like past 2 years, because now I'm the third year, so I think the past 2 years I also like figuring out that what kind of university I want.
I remember you even asked me about that, right?
Really? Ever again? When?
So you were so anxious at that time, and I think Amanda just took theoretical courses at that time, and then she was like, "Oh, I feel like university is, it feels like university is like an ocean. I don't know where to go."
Because I think I spent maybe like 1 or maybe 2 semesters to figure out that, like, why am I here? Why, like, so I'm now in NYCU. So did I learn anything, or do I find anything that I really love or passionate about? So when I started to think that kind of question, I will get a little bit anxiety and anxious. And but now I think I kind of like change just to explore yourself and enjoy everything you're interested in, and don't put too much pressure on yourself, even you just live in the life.
And like, to be honest, that takes a huge courage to do that. Like, it's not easy to say that I am going to just explore my interests. It's not that easy as it sounds like. It's really hard because a lot of time anxiety is going to kill you from doing a lot of things. You're just too scared to try. Like, I am exploring this for 2 semesters, and if I stop now, that means the past, it's a waste of my time, and I should do other things. And I think that is totally normal to do that, because if you're not trying, how come you know that you don't like it or you are not good at it? But
I just think that, do you know there is a like theory or something called connect the dot?
What's that?
Steve Jobs. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So it's like I feel like having that kind of anxiety is a process of growing up, because when you are in the process of growing up, you couldn't like jump out of that and then look back. So you cannot. So as long as you really finish all the things, and then you look back, and it's like, oh, it's all connected. It's all worthy.
Like, I'm here now, but I found that, oh, actually what I did a long time ago, actually it's in fact affect me now.
And I think the fact that you're feeling anxious, it's a sign that your life is still colorful and your life is still have a lot of different things that happen. So
really,
because you still have feelings,
you still have things to be anxious. Like,
you still have
if your
feelings.
life is now fixed, you only have one job. You work every day from 8 to 5, from 9 to 5.
It's all planned.
It's all planned. Like, you don't feel anxious anymore.
No, but when I feel anxious, it's because that, I think like people do a lot of things, like maybe my friends, they do a lot of things
so
around
you're comparing yourself with them.
Compare myself that, so I do nothing now, or I just study. So what?
Cut that toxic trait.
Yeah, toxic, so toxic.
So like, I have a question that how do you know that? How do you know that you are maybe good enough, or how do you know that is now I'm improving myself? Because that sometimes I just feel that I am not moving, just sit here.
I think that's a question of your entire life. Like, you're always feeling that maybe you're not enough, you're not good enough. Am I already good?
Yeah.
Or I'm just bad. I'm not doing anything. I think that it's really a question is that it's going to keep haunting you for your entire life. And I think that's totally normal to do that. Compare yourself to others, compare you to anyone, compare you and yourself, like your past self, or like in the future. I think that it's normal, and I embrace that.
But that's also a very big treasure that you can find in university, that you get to know a lot of people, and you get to see like, how people define success or happy.
Yes.
But as long as you see all the definitions, then you gotta find yourself.
Yes.
You're gonna find your own one.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think it's not only just find your own answer, because that you have to like truly believe your answer. Because sometimes if you are not believe or trust in yourself enough, actually when you hear somebody say something, you still got like influence.
I agree. I think it's just a process of like keep changing and keep transforming and keep growing up. It's maybe we think of college too important for a lot of people, but I think it's indeed important to learn all these different things, to experience this thing. I think without actually experience this anxiety, depression, or a lot of things, you don't actually know how exactly you feel like, and you don't know how it can makes you do something.
And at this stage, it's like much more acceptable for you to fail.
Yeah.
So just try. And just try.
Yeah, how bad can it be?
How bad can it be?
Yes. But really think of it. I think a lot of people like kind of very pessimistic about their future, but I think maybe sometimes it's really not that bad. Yeah, because you're constantly comparing yourself to maybe an ideal self that it's never achievable.
Yeah.
And it's very tired, and it's I think it's harming your mental health in a lot of way. So I think it's just live in the moment and just don't think. Sometimes you can think about your future, but don't think too much of it, because sometimes you just dig into it and you're trapped in that thinking.
Just like what you say, back and forth, think back and forth.
Yeah. And I feel like the most happiest and I feel like the greatest thing is that we can get into universities with a very affordable tuition fee. Yeah. No matter you have the low ends or not. It's not like in America, people are saying, oh, college is a scam because you have to spend a lot of money to get into college and then you get a piece of paper. Yeah. But I feel like in Taiwan, it's very affordable. And even for private school, there's
compared to America, it's really affordable.
It's really affordable.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of a privilege for us to talk about enjoying university, because there's a lot of people that can't even afford university and they have to work. They have to think about different things. So I think people, we're in different space, we're in different area, we're enjoying and doing our different things. So for us talk about universities, because we are lucky enough to be here. And we cherish this experience and kind of want that to be part of my life and part of my but we also have to know that we have to be grateful and we are lucky to be here. We don't have to work, we don't have to think about how to make ends meet. So I think and
of course, studying in the university is not just about good memories. There are a lot of chaos, mess, but the point is how you deal with all the things together, because in university, for the 4 years, 5 years, you have to deal with a lot of emotions, a lot of tasks, a lot of deadlines. And, you get to know how to get along with your professors, your roommates, your classmates.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like how to getting into a 初级大人,
Adult beginner. Adulthood beginner.
Okay, so I think that's the end of the today. Let's wrap up some vocabulary.
Okay. I mentioned critical thinking. So critical thinking is 批判性思考. It means that you are not only thinking, you also use like you think about that thing with different kinds of perspectives.
Yeah, and you have your own logistic 逻辑 or
logic.
Logic. Yeah. Okay.
I think I mentioned, I don't even know what I said. How bad can it be? The only thing I know.
The quote of today.
How bad can it be?
Yes. Optimistic, pessimistic. I think it's just pessimistic is you're generally being very sad about everything, and optimistic it's you're positive about a lot of things. And mentality. Mentality, your 心态.
And mindset.
Your mindset. Yes.
And I mentioned vending machine. Like 贩卖机.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm Amanda.
I'm Stacy.
I'm Jessie.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.